guys, so today we're going to be testing out this watermelon slicer that I got. So I'm so curious to see what it's gonna be like using this because I've watched a few videos like everyone else probably has and it looks really cool. So let's take it down low and see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna try using this tool two different ways. I'm going to try slices and I'm also going to try cubes. First, we're gonna start out by cutting the watermelon in half. Okay, so now with this half of the watermelon, I'm gonna try doing slices like this. It actually goes through quite easy as long as you don't get into the white part of the melon. So you just have to kind of get an idea after your first couple slices like where exactly you need to go. If you stay out of the white part, it actually goes through quite easy. So I've got a plate here and we're going to see how easy these slices actually come out. That's pretty dang good, I would say. It does seem to be a little hard to get the first piece out, and it does slip out of these tongs quite easily. I would say it's just easier to pick it up with your hands. Wow. Look at that. It's all the way down to the bottom. See, this is the first piece that I tried to cut, and I got a lot of the white in there, which was a reason why it was so hard for me to get the knife through at first. Wow. I didn't think it was going to get this far down into the watermelon. You can see it's pretty much down to the rind. Anything left you can easily get out. So I am just very surprised. Let me pour the juice out here. I am very impressed with how deep that got into the watermelon and got it all out. There's a little bit left down here in the bottom. See that? I mean, that's as thin as what was left, and I can get that out very easily with the cutter. See, I mean, that's already down really low. That's what's left coming out the bottom, which is a lot of the white part. So yeah, really impressed with how deep that got down into the watermelon, and so easily at that. That would have taken me much longer to cut. So here is all of the beautiful slices that I got out of that. Very nice. Very impressed so far. So next I'm going to be trying to make some cubes and see how that goes. I saw that you can go this way and then this way and it will make cubes. So let's see how well that works out. Now the first time I started cutting, I got a little too close to the rind, which is what was making it so hard to get in and out. So that's something that you just need to get used to, I guess, you know, to get a little more used to how deep this needs to go in and stuff like that. It's very, very easy to use, much easier than I thought it was going to be. You just have to stay away from the rind or else it's going to be harder to get through. Alright, so now that I've made all my cuts this way, I'm going to try going this way. So I do notice that my pieces are trying to come out before I'm necessarily ready, but it's working very easily. Okay, so I'm going to try just dumping this in the bowl and see what happens. Whoa. Very cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. So there's big cubes of watermelon here. Very nice. Very much this is how I will be using it for sure. Look at that. Nice cubes of watermelon. I can bag these up, put them out at a party. Yeah, that was cool. Just dumped right out in the bowl. And really very impressed with how much it actually took out of my watermelon. There's hardly anything left in there. All right, everybody, dig in. Now this is also the pair of tongs that they give you with your watermelon slicer. They have perfect edges for picking up pieces of fruit. It holds on to it without slipping out. I will say that when I tried to pick the fruit up with these, it slipped out very easily. It just wasn't very easy to pick up. But picking it up with these and cutting it with these is how I would use it. So as you can see, this watermelon cutter cuts really good diced or cubed up watermelon and very nice watermelon slices. Look at these slices. They're perfect. I mean, I'm just very impressed with how well it did. And I'm also very impressed with how little is left in my watermelon. Now, mind you, this is the first time I've ever used one of these. It was pretty easy and simple. And, you know, I don't feel like there's too much of a learning curve to it besides just knowing where to go in your watermelon and not to get too far into the white part, because then it's just hard to get your blade through. So again, I am just very impressed with this watermelon cutter. I could cut this watermelon and have it done in 5 minutes or less. And I cannot say that about cutting it with a regular knife. You know, it's hard to get through the rind. This is just really cool. I especially like the cubes and how I just poured the watermelon upside. I just dumped the watermelon right in there and it all came out. I am just very, very, very impressed with this. So I'm just going to show you it up close in the box that it comes in and everything. So this is the box that your watermelon slicer comes in. And the directions are here on the back of the box. I also went and watched this video before trying it. And you can go right to this website here or scan this with your phone. So it does come in a very nice box for gift giving or anything like that. So here is what your cutter looks like up close. I love the cute little smiley faces on it. That's adorable. It's made by Common Sense Goods. And when you're using it, you're going down like this. This little small wire piece is actually what cuts through your watermelon. It's not sharp at all. It's kind of like how the cheese cutters work. So it just goes down and goes through, and you can turn it over and attempt to pick it up. They do squeeze just a little bit. These are not sharp either. I'm assuming this is just to help grab the watermelon. Right here, this does seem to be a bit of a blade. It's not very sharp, but it does remind me of what a blade would look like. And then these are the tongs that comes with it. I think these are great for picking up fruit. They have little curved teeth here that really help hold on to the fruit. They're very lightweight and they open up and close very easily. I have also seen that you can actually use this for cutting cake, which actually seems like a pretty good idea. So you can get nice even slices without messing up the icing and everything. So I haven't tried it for that, but I did see that they could be used for that as well. So I have to say, again, I have been very impressed with this and how easy it was to cut my watermelon. If you have never tried one of these, you've got to try one. I was so impressed. I mean, I did not think that was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna leave a lot behind, and it just didn't. So I am just very impressed. I'm very happy with this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing how well this has actually worked out for me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.